the Emmy here now, or do I have to go get it somewhere? Sunday, and welcome to the first ever Garbage Time. Whoa. I'm your host, Katie Nolan. Thank you for giving us a shot. Tonight, we're going to talk NFL free agency, March Madness office pools, and comedian and actor Adam Carolla stops by to talk at my face for a few minutes. But first, let's take a look at the week in sports. Pew! Barry Bonds posted a picture with Guy Fieri on Instagram. It's weird because Fieri loves food, but Bonds, more of a juice guy. Cooling buses were parked along the route of the LA Marathon today, so runners feeling too hot during the race could hop in for some air conditioning. Just like in ancient Greece. The NBA extended the deadline for underclassmen to enter the draft, giving players a better chance to make an informed decision. The college kids affected said they'd spend the extra time doing nothing, then pop some Adderall and pull an all-nighter to decide at the last minute. Florida police are looking for a stolen shipment of mozzarella cheese worth $85,000. Not Gouda. Are we canceled? No? Keep going? It is now legal to sell alcohol in powdered form, which is great for people who love drinking but don't like drinking. Chip Kelly said the day after the Eagles traded for Sam Bradford, another team offered a first-round pick for him. Sure, that team was from the Arena League, but let's not get bogged down with details. The Cowboys plan to replace DeMarco Murray, the leading rusher in the NFL, with Darren McFadden. That's the joke. I can't top that. Cincinnati Reds prospect Tanner Rayer was charged with throwing a rock at his girlfriend's head, knocking her unconscious. He was dropped from the team immediately, but only because he was aiming at her feet. And finally, the biggest story in sports this week is that literally everyone in the NFL now plays for a new team.
The Rams and Eagles have officially closed the deal swapping quarterbacks.
And the Chiefs officially announced they've signed Jeremy Maclin.
Brandon Marshall trade is also complete.
The Colts signed Andre Johnson.
Darren McFadden.
Brian Matthews.
Jimmy Graham.
Nick Fairley.
CJ Spiller. Percy Harvin.
And Antrell Roll.
Julius Thomas, of course, lands in Jacksonville.
One of the more unexpected moves came from New Orleans, who traded All-Pro tight end Jimmy Graham to Seattle. Saints fans were shocked. What does one do in this situation? Why, pick up your cell phone and film your child crying, of course.
It's just not smart of them to let Jimmy Graham over there.
What would you tell Jimmy Graham right now if you could?
That he shouldn't go to Seattle.
That's actually tough to watch. It makes me really uncomfortable. But her own mother, who posted it online, found it more comedic than anything. In the video's description, she wrote, "She was devastated, but it's hard not to laugh." Oh, is it, Mom? Is it hard not to laugh at me while I'm bawling my eyes out? Boy, I am so glad I'm in this car seat because I feel so very safe and protected here. This 7-year-old's reaction already has more than 500,000 views, and it's far from the first of its kind.
What's wrong? You thought the 49ers would be in the Super Bowl?
Is what?
He says, went to the Jets.
I know, and why it's not fun that he went to the Jets?
Yeah.
Those two videos have over 700,000 views. And there are hundreds of other examples that I just can't show you because I'll start crying. It seems like we've become a nation obsessed with seeing little kids cry about sports. Which is weird. Hey, parents, stop doing this. I mean, I get why you would do it, where it's coming from. As adults, we know that being let down by our team happens pretty often. Unless you're a Browns fan, then it happens constantly. So when we see our kids go through that for the very first time, showing their first real emotional connection to a team, that's adorable. We want to capture that. I get that. What I don't get, though, is why you would then upload that to the internet. The internet. That place full of creepy, faceless stranger people, like an after-hours rave in Vegas. Would you take your kid to that? I might, but I'm not a parent. What's the goal, really? Is it to go viral? To see your video your child shared over and over? Because, yeah, that's cool at first, but, like, then what? I mean, we all know David after dentist, but has anyone checked in on David after dentist? Like, what happens when David grows up and starts talking to girls and finally musters up the courage to ask one out on a date? And she says yes, but then when he goes to meet her at that nice restaurant he picked out on Yelp, 4.5 stars, really great bread basket, she stands him up. And when he asks her what happened, she says, I looked you up online. But hey, to be fair, parents are not the only ones to blame here. That's right, 24-hour news cycle. I'm looking at you.
Man, devastating. Almost makes you tear up. How are your children reacting to the Jimmy Graham trade? We'd like to see your video.
Do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you just said? Take a step back and realize that you just asked people to send you videos of their child in moments of distress. I'm pretty sure in at least 43 states you can go to jail for that. The next time your kid is crushed, guys, because of something their favorite athlete or team did or didn't do, maybe just like hug them. I mean, if you want to film them, that's okay too, but maybe just keep that in a safe place somewhere, and then you can show it to them when they're older. Don't make them an internet celebrity. And most importantly, this is the big takeaway, no matter what you do, for the love of God, please just turn your phone horizontally. It's like really easy. It makes this a lot easier for us. Coming up, we're gonna talk the crazy week in the NFL, so stick around and try to watch at least like one commercial, maybe two. Otherwise, Fox doesn't pay me. Welcome to the madness of March. But unlike previous years, the sport that has fans buzzing isn't college basketball, but professional football. The NFL offseason dominated headlines all week long as players swapped teams like never before. Pro Bowlers Ndamukong Suh, Darrelle Revis, DeMarco Murray, and Julius Thomas, my boy, all found new homes via free agency. Some fans, I'm looking at you, Philadelphia, woke up to find a drastically different team altogether, and probably a stranger in their bed. Joining me now to make sense of what happened, or try to, is senior NFL writer for FoxSports.com, my good friend, Peter Schrager.
Yes!
Yay!
Crazy week, and I'm excited to be here on the premiere episode.
I cannot imagine that you don't have something better to do right now, so thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
So I know that, like, part of why this is happening, this crazy free agency that we're having, is because of this cap situation and the minimum, the floor. But like, kind of try to explain it in layman's terms for everybody.
Well,
like,
I don't think
why is this nuts?
Yeah, I don't think it even is the salary cap. And I remember the last time it was this crazy was the day after the NFL lockout back in 2011, when basically in mid-July, everyone's on the beach and they're like, all right, free agency starts. Everyone's been prepared for this to happen. What really threw everyone off this year were the trades.
Yeah.
Because in football, you don't see trade. Now you see Jimmy Graham getting traded.
Right.
You see Mike Wallace getting traded. You see two starting quarterbacks.
When the Kiko
Sam
Alonso
Bradford.
thing happened, the first one, we were all like, wait,
Whoa.
what? And then...
I think a lot of it has to do with the personalities behind these deals. So you look at Miami, Ndamukong Suh signs this major deal. Mike Tannenbaum is now the new president of that team. He had to make a big splash, went for it. The LaShawn McCoy stuff. Rex Ryan's now in Buffalo. They've been to the playoffs since 1999. Let's roll the dice, let's go for it. And there's Chip Kelly, who everyone is going to be. They go gaga gooey over the fact that he does sleep science and he runs these interesting, he uses analytics.
He does sleep science?
That's his big thing there. That he monitors the sleep, and everyone, all the writers, all the media are like, oh, he's so innovative. Well, now he has control of personnel. Guess what? He's being innovative. He's throwing it all on its head, and he's bringing in 4 pretty good running backs right now. DeMarco Murray, Ryan Matthews, Darren Sproles, and then Chris Polk, who's their 4th guy who could start on most teams. So it's exciting. The salary cap stuff, whatever. I mean, the truth is, 2 years ago, there were projections. They thought the salary cap would be $120 million.
Right.
Now it's $143 million.
Right.
So
it's
there's
just
more
going
money
crazy.
to spend.
But so I'm kind of curious because this is an old-fashioned way of thinking, but I like when my team kind of stays my team.
Yeah, some teams do.
And like, but I don't know, is that going to change now? I feel like it's turning into like the NBA where it's like, where am I taking my talents to? Maybe I'm just being nostalgic and looking back. I feel like back in the day, I know you do, Peter. I feel like back in the day, people would, you'd sign the year before free agency, you wouldn't even try free agency, you kind of stayed with your team. They gave you a little bit more money than they would, but it wasn't these crazy numbers. I feel like now everyone's like, screw it, I'm gonna try free agency because they have a ton of money and they'll overpay me.
Sure.
So why not leave?
And the amount of time it happens is so different. Reggie White was like the first big free agent in the early 90s. It took him about a month before he decided to go to Green Bay, and he went on these tours. Now it's 401, boom, boom,
that
let's
was like
go.
The first time.
That was the first time.
It was the first year of free agency, right?
But I think a lot of it is also you need to get, basically one GM told me that it's like a carousel, right? And there's a game of this musical chairs. And all these spots get filled up. So everyone was waiting in the running back market to see where DeMarco Murray ended up.
Right.
Well, DeMarco Murray picks the Eagles. In quick succession, C.J. Spiller signed like 5 minutes later. Reggie Bush signed on Saturday.
Because the market was just closed.
I need the money, and there's only so many teams.
I've participated in a fantasy draft.
You
I
know
how
what
it
it's
goes,
like. When
Peter.
those running backs come flying off the board,
Yeah, you
want to
gotta
grab
get in
one.
there.
So that's what's happening, and I think it's
That's why I
every
ended up
position.
with Toby Gerhart last year.
Poor Toby Gerhart.
A really poor
Katie's
choice.
fantasy team,
A
the
really
Fighting
poor
Gerharts,
choice.
did not do well.
So
yeah.
do you think this fighting
Gerharts.
Gerharts? Do you think this is like a lot of people are saying it's like a sea change in how free agency is going to be? Do you see it that way, or do you think it's more of
No,
just
I
this
think
was one crazy year?
This is it.
That's
We're going
it.
to see trades more. No, it's coming.
Oh,
I think
it's
this is
coming.
it.
So it is sea change.
Look, and there's going to be more TV money coming in as there's broadcast
As there
deals
always
expand.
is.
Love that TV money.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's good money.
So-
Better than that internet money, let me tell you.
So this TV money is going to be coming in. There's going to be more money to spend, and more front offices are going to get fired. More head coaches are going to be fired. So Chip Kelly might not be in Philadelphia forever. Someone else is going to come in and he's going to say, I'm going to put my stamp on the team, and I'm going to run it this way. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun.
You love it.
I love it. It's
I want to
amazing.
love it. I think
Why
I'll grow
wouldn't
to
you
love it. I like to know who's on what team and not have to remind myself.
Yeah.
Just like you think Jimmy Graham, you think the
But
same.
let me explain. Like, NFL fans are unlike any others, and I think right now, even Cleveland Browns and Oakland Raider fans think, we've got some new guys, there's a shot.
Yeah.
In baseball, if you're a fan of one of those bad teams, you know you're not winning the World Series
That's true.
next year. In
I get it.
basketball, I mean, look, if you're a Denver Nuggets fan, you know it ain't happening. Probably not this year, probably not for
Yeah,
a decade.
all right, I
But
get
in
it.
football, all 32 teams, parity, free agency, anything's
right.
possible.
Stick around, guys. After the break, I drink terrible wine and talk sports a little bit with comedian Adam Carolla. You're still here. Congratulations. Last week I sat down with Adam Carolla, who was in town to promote his movie Road Hard. You may know Carolla from The Man Show or his podcast, but you may not know that he was a Golden Gloves boxer, and his middle name is Lakers. Seriously. His parents didn't give him a middle name, so when he got his driver's license, he just chose Lakers, and no one stopped him. He talked, for almost an hour, and so we cut that down to the 5 minutes that made the most sense. Enjoy.
Man,
Sangria?
I ordered this like 20 minutes ago. It was like the first quarter when I ordered this crap. Now it's halftime. Where you been,
The
sweetheart?
lines are really long. First, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
But the question is like, why are you here? Why are you doing this show? Like, we don't even have any episodes, no reputation. How did we get you to get here?
My publicist said you were going on your 5th season and that Tiger Woods was just leaving. I was told I was going to be interviewed by Keith Jackson.
Your movie Road Hard.
Yeah.
You wrote it,
I wrote it,
directed it,
directed,
and starred in it.
all 3 at once.
It's about a comedian, right, whose TV, film career dried up, so now he's going back to stand-up comedy. So you're a method actor.
Yes, I did. I did smoke some meth before.
Let me ask you about Sonny and Natalia, your 8-year-old twins.
The girl is like raising 3 kids.
Yep.
And the boy is like raising 1 old cat. That's the workload that goes into these 2 human beings.
What sports do you see your kids playing when they grow up?
Oh man, my son's kind of a puss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like lacrosse or soccer,
Oh yeah.
maybe tennis, badminton.
He likes long distance running, which is super exciting to watch as a parent.
Like NASCAR without a car.
Yeah, have you ever seen 8-year-olds do a 440 or
Have not.
7 whatever? It's all meters, like we're in France. It's embarrassing. I don't know what to make of it. There's like, hey, there's kids running. By the way, guess where I can see kids running? At home. Sonny, go get my sunglasses. He runs.
It's nice that he runs. He could walk.
Grab the cigarettes and a beer while you're there. Hustle it back. Boom.
You're a sports fan. I'm very curious to know, like, how do you get to consume sports when you're on the road?
You sit in crappy sports bars, usually in airports, and sometimes attached to in the lobby of the crappy hotel you're in, who, by the way, have decided it was a good idea to pump Lady Gaga in their goddamn sports bar. Where's my camera?
You're
There's always room for a
restaurant.
rib. You're damn right I should.
You
can
are-
shoehorn a rib into almost any motif. You
Right,
know what
you
I'm
can
saying?
find
I
like
can do
an
a
Asian
Korean
restaurant,
barbecue
yeah.
place. I can do a baby back thing.
Right.
I can do an upscale
You know what?
thing. We're going with the KC style and the rub.
Ooh.
And tug. Because that's a whole new way of enjoying ribs. You know what I mean?
The rub.
Old style
And the
rub.
tug. You should open
And the
a
tug.
franchise of rub and tug, and it's ribs and
Yeah.
middle of
You
the
don't
line
think there wouldn't be a
prostitutes.
goddamn line going around the block?
There would be.
Rub and tug ribs. Are you
would be.
kidding me?
But-
I should be on Shark Tank right now instead of this piece of shit. That's what I should be doing. I should be pitching this to somebody who's got a wallet. Where are we?
We're talking about how you consume sports when you're on the road.
Where are we
Or like
going?
miss a big game and you're like, wishing you could be
I
watching?
will attempt on, during football season, because baseball, who cares? Soccer, ugh. Basketball, fine, and football, good.
good.
So I will TiVo or record the Sunday games, if I'm out on the road, and then come back and watch them. Sports Center's got to have that goddamn crawl.
I've never heard of that program.
Well, it's because it blows, because they're showing highlights of Dallas playing Green Bay, and they're going, but in the third quarter, there's a long snap mishap, and there's a safety, and you're looking at a big block that says Green Bay wins last second Hail Mary, and it's like,
I know how this ends.
I know how this ends, asswipes. Could we put this ending after we're done with the highlight package so I could pretend to not know what is going to go on with the onside kick and the Hail Mary, because now I know what happened, you idiots. When I'm going and seeing like Les Miserables,
Never heard of it?
at the theater,
I think there's a B in there.
yeah,
Miserable.
they don't have a guy come out of the front and go, French guy dies at the end. I got to talk to Mark Cuban, so can we just wrap this?
You can go. You can go. I'll clean up. I'll clean up. You get out of here.
I'm taking my Mangria.
Okay. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, sweetie. Where's my publicist? I gotta yell at somebody.
There's more where that came from, and you know where to find it. Head to my YouTube channel to see Adam's truly bizarre solution to the flaws in the NFL's replay system. Coming up, we'll hear from that guy who runs the March Madness pool in your office. You know, that guy. Welcome back to Garbage Time, the only good television show airing on Sunday nights. Today was Selection Sunday, so you know what that means. Tomorrow marks the arrival of a familiar character in workplaces across America. That person in your office who runs the March Madness pool. You may have forgotten just how much this guy annoys you, but don't worry, he'll remind you with 400 emails. Or maybe, if you're lucky, a video. Hey guys, it's that time of year again. Now, I know you all get excited to get my emails every year, but I just got this webcam from the Hubs, so I decided that this year I'd make a video. Cool transition. I'm so proud to announce that this is the 11th year in a row I've run this pool. It's grown from just a few colleagues to now include the entire company, my whole family, every person that my family knows, and also my hairdresser, and my hairdresser's rabbi, and my hairdresser. If you didn't get the link to the league, please check your spam folder, because I definitely sent it. Last year we had a record high 236 people participate, which was awesome, but I'm confident we can beat that number this year. If I do not have your $15 entry fee by noon Eastern time on Thursday, your bracket will not count, okay? I don't want to be chasing people around for money like I had to last year. It takes all the fun out of it. Acceptable payment methods include cash, check, Chase Quick Pay, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Pay, unused Amex gift card balances, store credit to Dress Barn, or use of your Netflix password for up to 45 days. A couple of you have actually already paid, so big ups to Tracy, Clint, Mark A, Ashley S, and Derek. And please do not forward this email to Garrett. Him being left off is not an oversight. I know the website lets you name your bracket whatever you want, but please just use your first and last name. Last year there were 4 brackets named Duke Sucks, and it was impossible to know who was who. Smack talk is encouraged on this email chain, but let's keep it SFW, guys. You know who you are. Jeff M. If you have any questions about this or I'm being unclear, please feel free to call me anytime, night or day. I have my BlackBerry attached to my hip. For anyone who's interested, I've reserved a table for 15 at Houlihan's for 5:30 on Friday to watch the games. 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers of Bud Light. Please come hang out with me. Or don't. Whatever. More wings for me, right? But please come. Happy March Madness, everybody! Fade to black. Legally, I'm required to remind you that these office pools are against the law. So if you know anyone who's doing one, tag them in a tweet with the hashtag #myfriendisacriminal and tag me and also tag the FBI. Together we can clean up these streets. And lastly, it's time to name the Garbage Time Hero of the Week. This week, it's this guy. And that shot was for $1 million. But it's okay. I'm sure you'll have a ton of other chances to win $1 million in your life. Don't worry about it, man. Good job. So that's our show. If you have any questions or comments, send them to us via Twitter, Facebook, or email, and we'll tackle them on Wednesday in our first edition of Junk Mail, which you can find on my YouTube channel, along with other digital exclusives and highlights from the show. And just in case you loved it so much you want to watch it again, this whole episode will be online tomorrow at foxsports.com/garbagetime. Huge thanks to my man Shregs and to Adam Carolla. We will be back next week, I think. Yes? Yes, I'm getting a lot of nods, so yes, we'll be back next week to do it all over again. See you then.